Welcome to your life-changing adventure of male self-improvement. Our mission is to help you develop into the best version of yourself. We will inspire you to overcome daily obstacles and coach you through the process of becoming a high-value man. Watching our videos will enhance the quality of your life. Listen up, gentlemen. The information that follows may alter your life. Your mind is set free when you are single. Your mind is more open and receptive when you are not plagued with lust and desire. The problem with desire is that it has the power to rule everything. All that exists is a desire and the burning want and need to satisfy that desire. One of the things that has kept me the most preoccupied in this world is a woman. Not necessarily negatively, especially if I think she's attractive. All women can easily divert your attention. It's similar to how you can only think about certain things when a lady is present, especially when she enjoys being the center of attention. I remember a time when I couldn't stop thinking about her. My only thoughts were about her. I found myself engaging in other activities to divert my attention from the damn woman who was virtually taking up all of my mental space. I became annoyed because I kept thinking about her. I felt like I was going insane because of the constant thoughts about this woman. That is problematic because it leads to blind desires and needs. I became distracted by it and ignored other important things in my life like my family, friends, sports, and hobbies. I was too busy obsessing over her and not paying attention to my life that was happening right there in front of me. She had good looks. She was fine, but there were better things I could have been considering instead of her. She doesn't look as good as she once did, but I don't want to belittle her. The important thing to remember is that I was enthralled at the time, and I still am. I gave her a lot of myself in an effort to just get a small piece of her, and eventually I was successful. I made a mistake by giving her so much to tinker with, create, mold, sculpt, chase after, and lust for. She had me in her grip. All she did was slowly drip feed me small nibbles of herself and her time. I was constantly begging like a puppy, begging, hunting, seeking attention, and anticipating her return. When you're younger, these things happen naturally on their own. It makes sense that guys would be drawn to these things. To get them out of their systems, some guys need to load up in excess, just like women do. To determine whether you actually need and want these things, you should personally experience them. I realized that even though it may be something I think I desire, it is not actually a relationship. Every now and then, even though I may want something, I also realize that I don't necessarily need it. Being a young man going through life and trying to deal with all of your emotions and these crazy wolf-like desires that come out of nowhere. Over time, you learn to take control and see things from a different perspective. Some things could be said to bore you. I thought clubs and parties were so fun when I was in my 20s, but now I can't stand them. Now that could be because time has passed or because that is boring for me as I mature. The point is that you only know what you should and shouldn't think about when you've been through certain events. Being single gives me a lot of mental freedom because I don't have to worry about what someone else is doing all the time. I'm not worried if she's banging someone else. I don't beg her all the time to get her attention. I don't have to deal with relationship or girlfriend feelings anymore, which is a huge relief, to be honest. A man needs to focus on this path. He needs to pay attention to where he is going, how he will get there, and what he will do when he gets there. A man is aware that he needs to be ready for tomorrow. I could not accomplish this with her on my mind. It was always about her and what was happening in that moment. For me personally, it is very freeing to not have to dwell on those things. I do not have to deal with drama, headaches, and constant nagging. Remaining single means I don't have those stressful things that one has to go through, and in turn, my life and the important things and people in it get my undivided attention and focus. I have the freedom of thought and ease in my mind, which allows me to freely think creatively and accomplish so much more in my 24-hour day. I can read, go for a walk, lift weights, go to a movie, get a drink. It doesn't matter in what order or at what time. That is my freedom. It is also my freedom to choose to do none of it. As men, we need to experience the world and do whatever it is we want to do. Remember not to lose yourself, as we can only blame others so much if we are willing to give away so much of ourselves. Create your own path and walk it. Focus, observe, and remember that the world is yours.